Hey guys, what is up, and welcome back to Old RPG Gaming. We are playing Final Fantasy XII, and as promised, I'm doing my absolute best to get these episodes up constant for you guys, trying to give you something to love me for again. And we all love Final Fantasy, so hopefully you enjoy this episode, and I can keep getting them up. Right, we are in, where are we? Foam Coast. So there isn't an awful lot to do here. We're basically just passing through. A lot of these places at the moment, we're just passing through to make our way to Arcady. So this is going to be no different to pretty much what we've done back at the Northern High Waste and the Salika Woods. We're just passing through. So again, I did have a little look around here, and I'm sure there was a reason I didn't remember anything of use, because there is nothing of use. Nothing good that you can chain down here, no awesome treasures or anything like that. Not that I remember anyway, so we're not going to do too much here, we're just going to kind of fly through. Now, I did mention in the previous episode that the reason that Final Fantasy had kind of slowed right down on what I was doing was because I was having issues with the emulator and with it keep crashing. And funnily enough, literally like minutes after I finished the previous episode and had a look around if there was any grinding, the game crashed. Now that was very lucky, because had it crashed on the episode, I think I might have just given up altogether, because I've had constant problems, and I don't know why. I don't know why all of a sudden there's been problems, but yeah, it happened, and hopefully it doesn't happen anymore, because that would be really shit. It would mean we don't get to play it. Fingers crossed, hey guys, fingers crossed. What it probably means is that we'll have to do like shorter episodes rather than an hour. We'll have to do like 30-40 minutes, but that's still a decent amount. We can still get a fair amount done in a 40-minute episode. It's good enough. So I'll bring the map up just in case you guys get a little bit lost. It's quite an open place. Just head all the way over on this first section. And I think this down here is the Hunter's Camp, which is where we need to be. We're not going to try and fight this thing, we're just going to keep going. Ah, it's targeted us anyway. Who's lagging behind? Somebody fucking slacking. So again, just run all the way over. Is this the Hunter's Camp? I know there's a fucking Hunter's Camp around here, because that's what we're aiming for. Maybe it's the next one. There is something here regarding the Zodiac Spear. A couple of the treasure chests earlier on in the game, I said to you guys, if you want to get the Zodiac Spear, that you have to leave them. And the final one of the 4 that you must leave is in this Foam Coast. So all these single treasure chests that you're seeing around, you can pick up. I'm not sure if there's anything great inside them, but you can pick them up. I will point out to you when we come across it in a minute, the ones that you can't pick up. Right, have I gone the right way? Is this where the camp is? Should be like a little like beach hut. Is this it? Yes, this is it. Of course it is.
Race it to the water.
Why the capital?
The Nethicite. I must destroy it.
Are you sure? You don't want it for yourself? Use its power to restore Dalmasca? Something like that? Best intentions invite the worst kind of trouble.
Lusting for ever greater power. Blinded by the Nethicite. Is that how you see me?
That does sound like someone I know. He was obsessed with Nethicite. It was all he cared about.
Come over here.
He'd babble nonsense, blind to aught but the stone's power.
Like I
He'd talk
said,
about some Enna, or was it
beautiful
Vena?
except for you.
No matter.
Thank you.
Everything he did to get closer to the Nethicite, to understand it. He made airships, weapons. He even made me a judge.
You're a judge?
Part of a past I'd rather forget. It didn't last long. I ran. I left the judge and him. Sidolphus Demon Bonanza. Draculaur Laboratories' very own Dr. Sid. That's when he lost his heart to Nethicite. Lost himself. And I suppose that's when I lost my father. Don't follow in his footsteps. I ran away. I couldn't stand seeing him like that, a slave to the stone. So I ran. Free at last. Funny I went for the Dusk Shard. How could I have known that it was Nethicite? And then, of course, I met you. All that running, and I got nowhere. It's time to end this. Cut my ties to the past.
It's hard to leave the past behind. I know.
Marriage of convenience, the symbol of the alliance between Nebradia and Dalmasca. This is how they see our match.
They do they?
These roles we play. I must admit I find it wearying.
I will play mine.
I would have no other.
The choice is yours to make. But don't give your heart to a stone. You're too strong for that, princess.
I pray you're right, Balthier.
Okay guys, so I'm pretty sure most of you that have been watching this have kind of figured out by now, Balthier is pretty damn smart, and he makes a really good point about what he was just saying. And he actually just revealed a little something, if you guys picked it up, that he has a past relationship with Dr. Sid, who works at the Draculaur Laboratories. Now, we will be going there later in the game. That's all I'm going to say. No spoilers. If you've played the game before, then of course you know, but there you go. I bet you didn't see that one coming. Swerveball, one of the villains, is Balthier's father, and he used to be a judge. The little cutscene with Lady Ash, or Princess Ash, I should say, the little cutscene with her on the balcony, that was absolutely awesome. Fucking awesome graphics. We are heading towards the Ch-Ch-Ch uplands. Oh, okay, I bought a chocolate. I didn't want to do that. I thought he was selling me a map. I wasn't paying attention. I was thinking more about the conversation that Ash and Balthier were just having. We're not ready to leave just yet, guys. But that's a good thing to know. You can buy a chocolate if you need to. Speed things up a bit. We probably will, actually, so I hope that didn't cost a whole lot because we just bought one and we just literally got straight back off it. Let's see how much it actually does cost. Oh, okay, it's not that bad. Right, what I was going to say is let's take a look at the shop. Vendor of goods. Do we have anything worthy of selling? Yeah, we got a little bit. Scream root. Serious money from that. We got some magicites. The Malbra fruits. So we just had a little top up there. New bazaar items, what do we got? Survival set and a potion crate. Well, it's not like we're short for cash, let's see what's in them. Antidotes, eye drops and echo herbs, 12 of each, that's pretty awesome. And a potion crate. Oh, awesome, 30 potions, 20 high potions, and 10 X potions. X potions, pretty damn good. I don't even know if you can buy them in the shop, so that turned out okay. Let's see what is available then, and if there's anything in here that's worth upgrading. The Murazami Katana Sword is actually stronger than anything we have right now, so that's interesting. Platinum Sword, again, is more powerful, one-handed sword. I think we've done well to get to where we are with our weapons being the ones that we had. Two-handed ninja sword. I suppose then, yeah, there's shitloads of armor as well that's going to be good for us. In that case, what is this? Move safety boss traps. Reduce EXP earned to 0. Why would you do that? There must be a reason for that. Is there anything else in here? No. And there's a couple of new magics. Okay, so we really then have got to spend some money now. Let's see what we've got in terms of license points, because there's no point buying all this gear until, of course, we've got enough license points. Now, we do have a few, about 250 each, so if we look towards, the weapons are going to be platinum swords by the look of it, so platinum sword we do have a license for. Everybody except for Fran, because it's on the same one as Icebrand, so that works out well. What about her bows? Traitor's bow, Yauchi bow, giant stone bow. We'll unlock this one. Don't think we need that just yet. And then of course it's going to be armor. So let's start off with the equipment. We're gonna remove everything. Shall we remove everything, or should we just... No, we'll just remove the weapons. We're not going to get rid of them, because they're strong at this point still. Only a few points behind what we can buy. But they're elemental, so, you know, ice is the weakness of quite a lot of monsters. So they're worth keeping hold of. Let's go ahead and buy platinum swords. Okay, we want the traitor's bow for Fran. Spears? Halberd spears, they're okay, they're good, but you have to hold them with two hands, so I don't like it. Same with the Goku poles and the ninja swords. Platinum swords. I think we are going to take 5 of these. Yep, we'll go ahead and equip these. Like that. And then what I want to do as well is just buy just 3 of these. Purely because they have the element attack like added onto the attack of water, which is very, very handy if you're fighting something that's fire, which we very soon might just be doing. Or if we're not, certainly later in the game it's going to help. Let's take a look at the armor now. Mirror Mail, equips reflect, not ideal. Dragon shields, immune to earth. Okay, well, dragon shields look like the way to go. So we go ahead and get 5 of those. Everybody is able to equip. Let's get them on. What else do we have here? Gaia hat. that looks like the next step for everybody as well, so we're going to go ahead and take 6 of those. Starting to run out of cash. Diamond armor. Is that the next step up? What are we currently wearing? I'm not sure. Do you know what? We will take the diamond armor just because it is the next step up anyway. We'll take it. Note, because a couple of people still need the licenses for it. Let's go on to the licenses. It was Balthier and Fran who need the licenses for it. So there it is, diamond armor. Fran as well. She doesn't really need the shield, so we'll just go for the light armor to work around that. And there we go. What was the other hats that we bought? Gaia hat. Let's make sure everybody's got the Gaia hat. And then I think what we'll do is, now that everybody's got the equipment and stuff that we need, we'll save the rest of their points, because, you know, you never know what's coming up. I can't remember off the top of my head in what order the equipment and stuff is unlocked, so it's better just to save the points for when the new equipment comes out. That way you've got enough points to buy it, and we should by all means at that point have found a grinding spot again, and we'll have some more money. Right, weapons are all equipped. Let's go ahead. The shields are all equipped. Let's go ahead and get these helmets swapped. Gaia hat. Is the game lagging? So everything goes up except the speed, which goes down. Not a problem. So everybody's now wearing Gaia hats. Bone mail, we're going to switch into diamond armor. There we go. And I think for now that is great. That does now mean that we can sell what we have just taken off as well to rebuild the money a little bit. We're not going to sell the ice brands, like I said. We're keeping the storm spears, flame tongues. Elemental weapons will come in use, guys, I promise you. So, oh, of course, we need to put Fran's bow on as well. And the reason we're keeping the burning bow, actually, why are we keeping the burning bow? We don't need this anymore. I don't think she even used it. Same with the giant stone bow, we don't need that anymore. It's the ammunition that counts for the bows. We're going to keep the bone mail. Should we keep the bone mail? Half damage from dark. We're not going to get a whole lot back for it anyway. We'll just keep it. There's no like limit on what we can have in our inventory. We don't need these anymore. We can go ahead and sell these. We don't need this. Diamond shields we don't need anymore. I think that's all it. Of course, we're keeping the shielded armor because it equips protect. Actually, do you know what? Scrap that. By the time we get to a point where we're going to be needing constant protect, 20 as an armor is not going to cut it. We don't want to sell any of this stuff, all that stuff, all that stuff. That's cool. What we do want to buy, though, guys, before we leave here, is Darkra, Cleanse, and Reverse. So we're now up to date on all the magics. We're up to date with all our equipment. We are good. I'm going to go ahead and save it here, just in case anything really bad happens. And we're ready to roll again. We are going to take a chocobo just because it's quicker and we can get on to what we need to do. So just speak to the little Gertie here, and you want to head out towards the Tachita uplands. not Salika Wood. Salika Wood would mean you'd be heading back the other way, so make sure you head out this way. And we're off. I suppose we can go a little bit faster. Okay, so you don't actually have to go this... Oh no, not this bit. Bear with me guys, bear with me. Must be this way. Nope, this is actually the correct way. Don't go this way, not yet. I want to show you guys something. I'll bring the map up as well so that it's easier for you to see. Ah, that's right, you have to stay on top of the hill and then run back down, that's fine. So rule out the sprint, right. In this bottom part of... Well, it's not the bottom part of the map, it's like the furthest point on the right, I think. Yeah, so if we zoom out, that's as far as we can zoom out, really. Over here, you're gonna... You won't be able to believe your eyes. There's gonna be treasure chest galore, but it comes with a consequence, guys. Trust me. You don't want to be picking these up, as tempting as it may look. The treasure in these pots is nothing close to the treasure that you can get if you leave them alone. Are they even here? Am I in the right place? Yes. Now, as you can see, this is a very... What's that? 4, 8, 12, 16 treasure chests. Just trust me, guys. Leave them. I think there's like 200 or 2,000 or something in there. It is not worth it. One of those, I'm not sure which one. I just know it's one of those. If you open it, you cannot get the Zodiac Spear, which is the strongest weapon in the game. I'm sure it's the strongest weapon in the game. If it's not, then it's definitely up there. So do not pick these treasure chests up. I guarantee you it's not worth it. I'll show you where I am on the map. Trust me guys, leave them. Later on the reward is much, much better. Take my word for it. Right, now we've done that, we can go back up to where we were and continue out of Phone Coast onto the uplands, or whatever the fuck it's called. Which is exactly what we're gonna do. Oh shit, I went the wrong fucking way. Well, we're not gonna do it by going that way. And we have no sprint left as well, that sucks. Come on, sprint, Chocobo. You can really only do 3 sprints, really? My god, it feels so... I know it's going faster than what it would if we ran, but it still feels like it's going so slow, because it's just plodding along. Right, so we're going to go stay to the right hand side after coming back from here. Aim for the top right of the map. That's the easy way to not get lost here. From the camp in the center, go to the top right. Oh man, the time ran out. I wonder what the fuck was going on. Time ran out. Now I've pointed out the treasure chests that you can't take. That does of course mean that all these treasure chests around here, feel free, take whatever you can find in them. Which we will be doing in a second once we deal with these big pigeon things. A bundle of feathers, fantastic. See, a lot of the treasure chests around here, they're really just not worth picking up, especially when what you could get is a hell of a lot better. We're not going to actually... I'll take this one more treasure chest, thank you very much. Ooh, dinosaur! We're gonna fight the dinosaur in a minute. Oh, fuck off, Sky King. And now everybody's trying to attack the Sky King. Okay, fuck it, let's go. We could probably beat up the dinosaur, but, you know, just because the big fucking Sky Thing's trying to attack us and it's a pain in the ass to try and kill it at the same time, we will just ignore it. Ooh, what mode? Go, 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 go. Is it stop chasing us? Yeah, good. That's it. Fuck off. Oh, come on. Walk now, haste later. So that's it. That's Foam Coast. Nothing too interested. Like I said, we're just pretty much passing through. We're going to go ahead and save it. And this is the Uplands. Okay. Right, let's carry on. These look familiar. These are like the panthers that we found way back. Oh, we just stole an embroidered tippet. That's fucking awesome. I didn't even know you could do that. Okay, right. First piece of advice for this area then is steal 6 of those embroidered tippets. Do not skip this part. Trust me. This is definitely worth your time. Check this out, guys. The embroidered tippet doubles EXP earned. Definitely worth it. We're going to go ahead and unlock those now. Which means we've got to find them, which sucks. But they're up here somewhere. Quasimodo boots. Okay, they must be further over. There it is. Accessory 14. Highly, highly recommend that you take the time to get as many of these for the party as you can. So if you can get 6, get 6. If you've been following me playing the game, then you know that stealing is, you know, we steal from everything. You know how our gambits are set up, so it's nice and easy. Take the time to steal these, definitely worth it. And oh my god, if they drop them that easily, because we weren't even on a chain, they could be sold as like loot, and you'll be like a fucking millionaire. I mean, I don't know what they sell for, but it's got to be in the thousands, because that's what you buy them for. And of course, the whole time we're doing this, we're going to be on double EXP now. So that's going to help us grow up the levels a lot faster. My god, that was awesome. I'm so glad that we got to see that, and just on the off chance I managed to steal it first time as well. These guys, they don't look that threatening, but they can fuck you up, so just keep an eye on your health. Remember, the stuff around here, we need to really be a lot higher level than we are. I'd recommend you be about level 36, 37 for around here. So we are way under, but I've yet to find somewhere that I'd happily sit and grind. This place may just be that place, you know, guys. Let them all haste up, and then we'll take these guys on. Here we go. Stormstone, not great. Remember, strength in numbers. Petrify, that is an absolute bitch. Means you've got to kill them fast, then kill them. Cure them, sorry. Fucking hell, getting all mixed up and shit. Notice that they have shell on them as well, so you don't want to be using magic. Just go for straight up physical attacks. They can use Cura as well, so if they're in a big group, try take out one rather than trying to take out the group as a whole. Like, do you know what I mean? Like, target one first, there seems to be a fair amount of them around here. You just got to remember that snakes like to pop out the ground in the middle of nowhere, so it could be quite difficult to get chains, but other than that, fairly easy hunting. I mean, what do they give? 400 EXP if you're in a 3-party, it's not bad. But look, there is a fair amount of them, and there's a save crystal just back where we were, so that's actually what we're going to do. Another embroidered tippet, that's 2 in the space of what, 5 minutes? It's definitely worth it, guys. Please do take the time to do this. It's going to make it a lot easier to level up. And just to prove that point, there's another one right there. That's 3 in the space of 5 minutes. So yeah, definitely do that. What I'm going to do then is, as we have now found a spot to grind at, I'm just going to do that. I'm going to grind away, and then at the start of the next episode, you'll see the huge difference that hopefully these embroidered tippets have made. So thank you so much for watching, guys. I'm just going to get this map up so you can see. We are literally just around the corner. If you go back to the Phone Coast, that's where the save crystal is, the blue arrow. So I'm not going to go any further than that. I'm just going to grind on these guys. Thank you so much for watching. Hit like if you've enjoyed it. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel and you want to see more of this stuff. Thank you for carrying on supporting me, guys, and I appreciate your patience in waiting for this the episodes in this series. But other than that, see you next time. Cheers. Okay, so I accidentally forgot to say one important thing, and if you can see that right there, the Icebrand sword, make sure you got those equipped, because it's going to make it a hell of a lot easier. As you can see, everybody is leveling up nicely. Everybody's holding an Icebrand sword. The reason for that is because they are weak to it, so it will deal a hell of a lot more damage. Yeah, you can see the leveling up is going good. I've only been doing it for literally 20 minutes, and then I realized that they are weak to ice, and we have Icebrand. So like I said, there is good reason to keep the equipment that we grow out of sometimes. If you look as well on the equipment, Pinello, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people are already holding embroidered tippets, so, you know, and don't worry about chains either. Just kill the snakes. They're, you know, pretty decent experience. Just don't worry about anything like that. Just kill everything. Leave nothing standing. Make sure you've got your Icebrands equipped, and you'll do absolutely fine, guys. You'll gain a ton of experience, especially with the embroidered tippets, and all the extra ones that you get. It's a hell of a lot of loot, a lot of money. So it's definitely a good spot to be doing this, guys. So, yep, enjoy it, and I'll see you soon. Also, guys, if you want to get your own channel art or logo personally done for you, get in touch with the graphics designer that done my channel art. The Skype address is on the screen.